So everyone, Sacha Baron Cohen has finally evolved from just showing us his ass in every single movie to sticking things up it every 5 goddamn minutes of the movie. And then literally turning the camera to show us the thing up his ass. Can you tell that I enjoyed this movie? Hello and welcome back to another Midnight Showing. As always, I'm Kelly, and I just got out of the Brothers Grimsby. Grimsby? No, there's no L. God damn it. I can't pronounce this one. Not that I would want to after the quality of movie I just saw. If I was to describe this movie in one word, it would be disgusting. Completely vile, vomitous, vacuous shit. So my non-spoiler version of this is this movie was completely... Seriously, I needed a cold shower after watching this movie. And unfortunately, I had another movie to watch after it, so I couldn't get that cold shower for a good 4 hours after. Dear Lord. This movie is 100% shock and gross out humor, which can be funny. I'm not going to say that there aren't movies I have laughed at that kind of stuff in. Most recently, my highest recommendation went to Deadpool, and it had a ton of this type of humor inside of it. There's a difference. Deadpool dispersed those jokes with legitimately funny, clever, well-written jokes, especially fourth wall jokes. This movie does not. And Sacha Baron Cohen clearly does not understand that shock humor is funniest when it's spaced out. This movie was written by Sacha Baron Cohen himself, so you can basically blame every single joke on him. And they were fucking disgusting. Mark Strong is also inside the movie as Sacha Baron Cohen's brother, who turned out to be a super spy, and he is giving this performance jack shit. He honestly looks embarrassed to be inside of this movie, and I don't blame him when you literally have to grab Sacha Baron Cohen to suck poison out of a prosthetic testicle that he made you wear. To sum up my non-spoiler version, you're probably thinking I'm going to give this a fuck it. I actually just give it a skip it because there were a few jokes that did make me laugh. And there were a couple of offhand jokes that were legitimately clever and funny. Unfortunately, they are few and far between, and it's not worth for those few moments to sit through it, especially when you have to sit through the elephant scene. For those who have watched any marketing on this movie, you know what I'm talking about. And by God, I'm going to talk about that in great detail. That scene will haunt my nightmares because of how disgusting it is. I get that he was trying to go for so bad it's hilarious there, but... So yeah, my non-spoiler version is this gets an honest to God skip it. It's not worth your time. It's not even worth watching if you see it on Netflix or something like that. Unfortunately, there were a lot of people laughing at a lot of stuff inside of this film, so I can honestly say that there are people that this will appeal to. I am not one of them, and I'd hope that a lot of you are not either, because this is literally the bottom of the barrel that they are trying to appeal to. Moving on to the spoiler section, what is the plot of this movie? Well, Sacha Baron Cohen has been looking for his brother ever since they got separated as little children inside of an orphanage. Now, unfortunately, he finds his little brother, who has grown up into Mark Strong and is a secret agent trying to prevent an evil organization from doing evil things. Very, very generic spy movie plot. Unfortunately, Sacha Baron Cohen's interference actually causes the assassination of the World Health Leader, as well as a little kid getting shot who has AIDS. And then he gives those AIDS to Daniel Radcliffe. Actually, it's not Daniel Radcliffe. It's a horrible, horrible stand-in who looks nothing like Daniel Radcliffe, but they keep calling him Daniel Radcliffe because they think it's funny. It wasn't. And because of this screw-up, now everyone thinks that Mark Strong's the bad guy and not the evil organization who clearly had a gun set up right in front of everybody and nobody saw it. Mark Strong was standing in the back with a sniper rifle, yes, but the camera is still a gun, and it's sitting right there. Proof that Mark Strong didn't shoot this guy is right there. Find the guy who set up that camera. You have thousands of cameras at this national event. You can't do this fucking obvious plot hole right here. If you can't tell, there are problems with the story and little plot holes like that sprinkled out through the entire film, and they're very easy to see. Frankly speaking, I was tempted to start a drinking game with how many plot holes I could find. I realized about 30 minutes into this hour and 30-minute movie that would be a bad idea. I'd be dead. And thus, hijinks happens. And by hijinks, I mean Sacha Baron Cohen sticks things up his ass. A lot. Like fireworks, coins, elephant penises. I'm not even shitting you. And these gross out moments are just disgusting. Talking about the aforementioned elephant scene that'll haunt your nightmares. So, Sacha Baron Cohen and Mark Strong are running from some bad guys out of an exclusive hotel in Africa. Unfortunately, they're in the wide open plains section of Africa, and there's really no place to hide. So, using a tip they heard on the Discovery Channel, BBC's version of it anyway, Sacha Baron Cohen and Mark Strong hide inside of the vagina of an elephant. Just letting that sink in, that image for a second. After the bad guys are gone, they try to crawl out, Viva Ace Ventura style, you know, the whole rhinoceros scene. Unfortunately, oh no, an elephant's in heat and he wants to fuck this particular elephant. And thus we have a sequence where Sacha Baron Cohen and Mark Strong have to jerk off an elephant to get him to stop humping the elephant that they're in so that they can finally climb out of the fucking elephant and leave. Did I just watch the porno version of this? Oh my god, and if that isn't bad enough, the scene doesn't end there. After they finally jerk off the human-sized prosthetic dick. Oh god, I can't believe I just uttered that sentence. Turns out this is the only female in the entire herd, and every single fucking elephant that was there wants to fuck him. So now they have to do this all over again with at least 10 or 12 different elephants. You know, I could have gone and seen something intelligent this week, like Singing with the Angels, special engagement that's only here in Utah, about a woman trying desperately to join the Mormon Tabernacle Choir. Obvious religious exploitation. I'd take you any day over this shit. As I said, this scene is disgusting, will haunt your nightmares, and there's at one point where Sacha Baron Cohen's just got his pants down inside of this section. The fuck? Why are your pants gone? Oh god damn it. You're making me think of an elephant fucking you in the ass. That is not funny. That's not, okay? It's disgusting. It makes me want to vomit. I almost walked out of this theater 3 times because I really felt myself getting dumber as I watched it. Granted, it does lead to a semi funny scene later and a really, really disgusting turnaround joke at the very, very end, but oh my god, it was not worth watching this movie. This movie was disgusting. And that's not even the worst joke in it. My personal pick for the worst joke is when we had to see Sacha Baron Cohen eating out a really, really big black woman through his obvious GoPro eye, and they had to have a bunch of really good actors and actresses just do a bunch of reaction shots to it. We're like, oh my god! Why would you spend so much money and get these big name actors for that? If you want reaction videos, Look on YouTube. They're fucking everywhere, despite what the Fine brothers would like to tell you. I don't understand this. I just see them burning money. I really do. And Sacha Baron Cohen is supposed to be the hero of this, yet all he does is just disgusting, stupid shit. In many ways, it kind of reminds me of Kingsman. The nobody from a part of town that nobody understands or wants to be in because it's so poverty and shitty that he rises to the occasion and ends up being a secret agent. Hell, it even has Mark Strong inside of the movie. Can you imagine if this had come out last year with this movie? But as I said, there were a few jokes that did get me, mostly just offhand things that Mark Strong said. Even though it was clear he wasn't giving a shit about this role, they did look legitimately embarrassed to be in this. I can say that he was still the best part of the movie. And the action sequence at the very beginning looked like it was ripped straight from the new movie Hardcore Harry, where it's completely done from a first-person point of view, and it looked kind of fun. Granted, I will argue that both of those are ripped from the Doom movie that came back out in 2006, 7? A while ago. And that ripped it out from a video game, so... Case in point, there's a scene where Mark Strong accidentally has to take some heroin because Sacha Baron Cohen's an idiot and he switches his heroin needle with the needle that super heals broken bones so he can walk on them. So when he sticks it in his leg, oh shit. And then Sacha Baron Cohen has to do a bunch of spy shit because he can't do it. Which leads to the aforementioned eating out the big black woman scene. Yeah. But then when Mark Strong finally comes back in and Sacha Baron Cohen asks him how the heroin was, he just does this really, really surprised, better than I thought it would be. That got a chuckle out of me. It's just not what you think he would say when he injected himself with heroin. I mean, heroin is a bad thing. Why would he say that he actually kind of enjoyed it? You know, if there were small, subtle things like that sparse between all of these shock humor jokes, the movie probably would have been a lot better. Problem is that there wasn't. It was 99.9% shock jokes, and when your climax of the movie literally has the two lead actors sticking rockets up their ass to keep the chemical warfare disease thing from exploding all over the stadium. There was no saving this. That actually kind of reminds me of another funny line that got me laughing. It's like, she's the evil bad guy. She runs this evil organization. Sacha Baron Cohen turns, wait, you mean FIFA? Since they're at a soccer game. Again, it was a stupid joke, but it got a laugh out of me. It's just... If there had been a lot more of that in this movie, I could actually kind of recommend this to those looking for very extreme horror, not horror, but humor. Looking for my H words here. Problem is that there wasn't enough of that. Instead, we just get Sacha Baron Cohen saying, how does my ass look? And showing a giant gaping ass that's like seriously this big around. Because he thinks that's funny. It's disgusting. It really is. I don't understand this. Why do they keep doing this? Why, Mr. Conan, why do you keep making films like this? I get that you're trying to satirize something, and I've heard about the political benefit street of the UK. I have and all that. I live in Utah, so I don't really care because that's 7,000 miles away. It doesn't really affect me, but I get that you're trying to satirize something, but we can't take you as a hero when you're literally this stupid and disgusting. We can't. It just makes me want to vomit and just wants me to say, please, just shoot him. Put me out of my misery here. How am I supposed to get behind this? Okay, enough bagging. There's got to be something else positive I can talk about. The flashbacks. The flashbacks when Sacha Baron Cohen and Mark Strong were kids are actually really well directed and almost kind of heartbreaking, because it does show Sacha Baron Cohen as not an idiot, unlike his new found life, which almost makes the movie worse. But I'm glad those scenes were in it, because those were at least enjoyable. I got the point of what he was trying to do with them. It's just the rest of the movie doesn't fit with them. Or, more to the point, these flashbacks don't fit in this movie. I just am happy they were there because they were very well directed. The kids were actually pretty damn good actors, and they were played straight 90% of the time. There weren't any jokes inside of them. It was more just kids being kids and showing just how shitty their lives could have been after their parents died. They're the best parts of the movie. No jokes, just serious and fun. And it does showcase Sacha Baron Cohen's character as a thinker. In the rest of the film, he's just a moronic lunatic who has 11 kids, and... Oh yeah, Rebel Wilson's in the movie. You know my opinions on Rebel Wilson. Oh my god, I hate this movie. And there really honestly is nothing else to say about it. This was a chore and hard to sit through for me. It was disgusting. It was completely fucked up. It had a couple of moments where it got chuckles out of me, so I'm going to give it an honest to God skip it. It's not worth your time or your money, but it's not necessarily that super offensive film like, say, 50 Shades of Black was, which is another gross out movie like this one. I'm seeing a lot of those lately. Yay. So yeah, that's it for me. Did you enjoy the video? Have you seen The Brothers Grimsby? I really, really hope to God you don't. Just don't. Tell me what you thought about any Sacha Baron Cohen movie in the comments below. Maybe we'll get some healthy discussion going. And as always, if you liked what you see, be sure to hit the subscribe button and like. Share this with your friends. And if you want to see some more of my more recent videos, I'll have those annotated all around this one. And be sure to like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitch and Twitter. And that's it for me, so I guess I'll see you all next time.